Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're Sambo Seraphis, and joining us on his horse that is amazing, is Tallahassee. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm alright, kicking back on my chocolate horse.
Oh, you and your chocolate. I keep saying, folks, and welcome to you to this episode, by the way, I keep saying black, the big black thing strapped between his legs, because look at that. Come on, that looks black to me. I don't know. Why do you think it's chocolate? Is that the name of it or something?
Yeah, that's the name of it. Chocolate horse bridle.
Ah, okay. All right. I'm trying to see on your buff here. All right. So that's
one. It doesn't mention it.
Ah, right. Okay. All right. There we are. Oh, well, look, it just looks like a big black stallion to me, which of course suits you. And we note that you've also got your interesting helmet on today as well. We won't go there. I'm sure we went there enough last week. And of course, folks, if you did watch last week's episode, you'll notice and know that down the bottom here, I have a bunch of orange on my spell bar. Why is that? It's because we had the wonderful Dub come along and help Tallahassee and I sort myself out and get us into a nice fire spec. It's been... Gosh, Tallahassee, how long has it been, do you reckon, since we turned me over to be a chloromancer? It's got to be a few months.
Yeah, I think you're about level 15 or 16, I think. I think you probably would have been the first instance that though.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yes, now it's all coming back to me now. I think you're right about that, the very first instance. Yeah, that's the one. So, gosh... you realise that's like 20 levels away. So I've been rocking on the chloro for that long. But that's fine. That's good. We love the chloromancer. And of course, you know how it works, folks. If I hit N here, bring up your soul tree or your talent tree, whatever you'd like to call it. And you can see that I've still got this, of course, my new spec. And hidden in the background there is the chloromancer. What we've named the support battery, that is still there. So again, one of the great things about Rift, you don't have to lose your build. It's like a dual talent system, except 5 of them, 5 different roles, which is fantastic. So that's always going to be there if we ever need it, or if Tallahassee tells me to go back to it for whatever reason. But right now we're going to have some fun blowing stuffs up in fiery bursts. I think, Tallahassee, are you running around these days when you're questing with me on your tank spec or DPS spec?
Tank spec.
We should definitely keep it that way, shouldn't we, I suppose, because you're going to possibly want to taunt mobs off, I guess, if my DPS ever gets that full on. But it makes sense.
Yeah, that'll be preferable than just letting you die. So, letting you die, there is some satisfaction in doing that as well.
Thank you, my friend. Anyway, all right, well, look, I might mount up as well, because I think we have to go back to town. We'll check that in just a minute. But before we do, there is one thing I did want to remind you of, my good friend, and that is, unless I'm blind, I'm looking here... I don't have any heals anymore, and we're kind of used to that, I mean, not that they're great heals, but let's face it, I've had to top you up every now and then, although I guess not so much since you've been rolling with the tank spec, so I guess that makes it an even more compelling reason to stay tank, yeah, because I can't heal?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, could you heal before anyway?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've been used to all of the benefits of, what's that buff we put on you? Can't remember, it's been... 1 week and I've forgotten already.
What was it, Nature's Touch?
Oh, I can't remember. The one that basically...
Something like that?
That all... Well,
what was it, Synergy?
Synergy, that's the one, right? 10 internet points to Tallahassee. That's the one that basically, means there's a catalytic effect with all of the life heals that I was giving. So you were getting the benefit of all that as well. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when you start getting beaten up. I mean, I think it's going to be fine. You're a tough tank and things will be fine. It's just that I can't do that spot heal. So I guess we should bear that in mind, as you guys should. If you're rocking with the same combo at home, I guess just be aware that, you're not going to be able to just throw that little spot heal out every now and then. Hopefully, we'll be able to contribute a lot more to the DPS though. So it shouldn't be an issue. Anyhow, if we open up our log, folks, you'll see, of course, we're here in the Moonshade Highlands. And Tallahassee, you shared me a quest here called the Highlands Invasion. Now, what's that all about? I hadn't picked that one up, but what do we actually have to do for that one? Because I couldn't see it on my map.
Okay, so we have to kill rift creatures in Moonshade Highlands.
Oh, rifts!
So you see all these abysmal idols everywhere. There's a few of them around us.
I can see them on the map.
We have to kill the creatures that spawn around them.
Ah, okay. So that's basically a quest that's pushing us towards rifts to remind us that they're a big part of the game and not to forget that content. Mm-hmm. Right, okay, all right, that's cool. I liked a few episodes ago when we were killing Deathwing, the lion things with the wings, we did a Christmas rift. I don't know if you remember. Yeah, but that was epic. That was so much fun. Really want to do some more rifting. I can see we've also got a quest to go and kill Stonehorn up north of us, but look, most importantly, Tallahassee, it's my fault, but I never prayed at the last idol in the Three Springs village there. That's my bad. But if you don't mind...
You're going to hell.
Yeah, I am going to hell. Do you want to lead us back there? Well, falling off. Can you lead us back there? Because I think I really need to get out of the way. Because I've got this funny feeling, you know how it is, folks, that if you don't take the very first quests in a zone, that other ones don't open up. I mean, I don't know if that's actually the case here, but it's good practice to get the early ones out of the way. Although I'd say that idle one is just... It's just there probably to get you familiar with the surrounds, but that's okay. We should knock it out. You know what, Tallahassee? I've got to say this, and
Death Rift's not far off.
Oh, really?
Can't you see it in the distance?
Oh, there it is. Of course. So used to seeing tentacles floating in the sky in this game. I tell you. Now I'm just going to find this idol. Here we go. No, that's a wardstone.
No, that's not it.
No, it's this one.
So
here it is.
Here?
No, got it. It's this one over here, yeah. Tallahassee, this is no bash. Wow, look at those effects. That's so cool. Okay, I need to go hand in now. You know, I love my SWTOR, and I really very much appreciate how incredible that game is, and you know what a smooth launch it's had and all the rest of it. But I've got to say, every time we log in here after playing Star Wars, I don't know how to say this without upsetting a lot of our Star Wars fans, of which I still am, by the way, and we'll of course still carry on the series. But by God, Tallahassee, this game is just amazing, isn't it? It looks great, it feels great, it's mature, it's like black and white to me. I'm sorry, but would you disagree with me on that one?
No, I'm not going to disagree with you because I'm in total agreement. This game looks amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
I can't impress upon people how good looking this game actually is.
Yeah, and do you reckon that, I mean, you know, you're probably a little bit like me in that you don't spend a whole bunch... Actually, hang on, let me get rid of my greys here. Don't spend a whole bunch of time watching our own content because we, you know, simply haven't got time. But whenever I do catch a glimpse of our own videos, I look at the Rift ones and I just think to myself, God, that looks like rubbish compared to what it looks like in the real game. There's no substitute for getting in here and playing it on a half-decent computer, and oh my lord, it's just amazing. By the way, I'm following you to the next quests wherever you think we should go, by the way.
Oh, okay. Did you pick up the other quest from Partigan?
Oh, no, what's the name of it? My bad, sorry, probably not.
The Fall of Moonshade.
No. Oh, look at that, all my yapping. Although, do you know what? I think it's a ping-related thing with my awful internet. I think that quest symbols take a while to come up, but it's the same for me in any game. Anyway, oh, so we've got to speak... Oh my God! Do I read that correctly? Who is in that list?
Yeah, Scotty.
It's Tallahassee's favourite.
Really needs to get his shit together.
Oh, classic. We all know how much Tallahassee loves Scotty. Oh, that is brilliant. That is so funny. In fact, that's one of the...
here he is.
Oh, is that why we were over here before? Oh, God. Okay, see, I didn't even notice. Didn't have the quest symbol. Hello, Scotty. What's he saying? Oh, hello. I haven't been in town long. My cousin Merbo said that my family used to live near Hamanel. I want to save these highlands and find my family. No more running away for Scotty. You know what, Scotty? Believe it when I see it. Seriously. Oh, what's that? What's that? Note.
Click on it.
Okay. Reading the note. Oh, so that's the... That's the proxy for speaking with Wesley. Okay, right. So, that would have, you know what? That would have actually probably stumped me, that one. I would have been looking for the NPC all this time and not realised it was that. Whoopsie. All right, where's...
That's because you don't read anything.
I know. You know what? These days, I'm terrible. You know me. You know that, generally speaking, I'm the worst of all for stopping and reading. I like to read every little thing, but boy, recently I just don't. I don't know what it is. All right, so I have no idea why we're actually speaking to these people, but I don't care. Why don't I care?
To find out about the fall of Moonshade.
Ah, thank you. I'm going to start calling you Lawmaster T, I think. Now, I think I've gone the complete wrong way. Although I have found an artifact at the bottom of the wall here, if you'll excuse-moi one moment, because it's a collectible and it's a shiny, and I am going to, there we are, just going to slot that. And in fact, I've got another one. I've got some tears. Did we kill some poor little critters last week? I must have, if we've got tears.
Yeah, I killed like 10 of them.
Oh, you're an evil, nasty person. Plus 10 dark side points is what we're saying. More like plus 100.
Yeah, plus 100 because it's 10 each.
Oh my god. Alright, now I'm presuming I have to come around the front or through the house or something, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. I ran down the side. But yes, anyway, back to our point. Look, again, this is not designed to be a Star Wars bashing comment, but you know what? When you come from a good session in Star Wars and then come into Rift, it's like, whoa, holy cow, this is an amazing looking game. It really is. There we go, close that, and I am done. Where do we have to hand that in? Oh yep, return to Hartigan in the Three Springs. And look, I'm interested in your thoughts here, Tallahassee, as I'm sure are our viewers. It is early days, so we got to cut Star Wars some slack. And I think that's only fair, because hell, the game's only been out like a month or less, or it's very young. Do you foresee that, given the passage of time, patches, player feedback, and all the rest of it, are BioWare EA going to be one of these developers that keep up a similar pace of updates, bug fixes, and content additions similar to Trion? Or do you think they're going to drop the ball on it?
Are you ready?
I think they are going to drop the ball, mainly because Trion. This game's only been out for 9 months.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, no, less than that. What did it come out in May? I think.
Yeah, okay, I do keep forgetting that it's so young. Yep, good point. Oh, by the way, we're going to stop past the Rift, or do you want to get on and do some quests? I'm totally easy. It's up to you.
Oh, we can have a look at the Rift, see where it is.
Alright, sounds good. Oh, you mean in terms of progress?
Stage 1.
Alright.
Yep, that's right, so stage 1.
Alright, I'm following your lead. I will be targeting your targets. Rebuff quickly. Oh! It all just changed.
Yeah, this one's a bit of a pain.
Okay.
Only because I can't remember what we have to do.
Yeah, what does it say? Cleanse... Is it Pride Before the Fall? Cleanse Cursed Wolves? How do we cleanse them?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think we have to get a...
Do we have to get some sort of item?
A buff that we had to use?
Oh, it's not because... It's not from this cleansing stone or whatever here, is it?
Yeah, that's it. You got to click on that.
Okay. Alright, just having a look here. Where is... Ah, here we go. I keep forgetting, of course, that we've got a quest item separate log, rather inventory. I keep forgetting that. Now, what's going on here? Ah, there we go. Sorry, I didn't have anything targeted. Although I noticed Tallahassee is still at 100%, so far this is really no trouble for you.
Yep, for the moment. Oh, hang on, click on it again. And drag them in.
Now, how come it's gone back to zero? Oh, because now we're doing werewolves. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Alright, nice AoE flames here. Oh, I like that. Now, by the way, and we will get back to our Star Wars conversation in just a second, but do you know what else I've noticed? You'd think with this very DPS heavy build here that I may run into some mana issues. After all that, I'm still at 88%, and that's not bad, if you ask me.
Yeah, do you want to just click on the thing again?
Sure. No, can't. You mean the stone?
So, yeah, don't worry, I think I got it.
Alright. Now, this is interesting and good because, of course, we're progressing our quest that we picked up, the one that you shared with me about the killing the rift creatures and stuff, because these all count, don't they?
Yes, they do. Now would be a good time for you to use your AoE.
Alright, here we go. And in fact, I can use it again. Drag werewolves into the light of the soothing stone. So, do we have to actually activate the soothing stone for it to use its light, or is that always up?
Yeah, no, we have to activate it. So I'm just dragging them all in here.
Alright, I'll AoE.
Do you want to AoE the crap out of them?
Yep. Interesting too that... Okay, alright, so I'm just still trying to understand. I've got a couple here. One's a channeled and one's a... Well, in fact, it's weird because both of these AoEs are channeled, which makes things confusing. But still, understand it, but it's not what you expect, you know?
No. Well, I guess, because it's sort of... not really, no.
No, because that...
Dead, so
yeah.
Just kill it.
Sorry, mate.
Kill it.
Whoa, that was really, really close, I must say. Way too close for comfort. And I'm sorry you died, my friend. Of course, there's just very little I can do. Obviously can't heal you. I need... do you know what it's done is it's reminded me I do not have healing potions on my hotbar. And that is a crying shame. So I'm about to do that. And I also need to give myself a bit of a drink as well. But yes, I would have been in trouble there because I actually didn't have any heals up. As in pots. Nothing prepared. That's very bad of me.
Yes, it is.
Alright, let's have another drink. Alright, well, I think, though, that's cool because we obviously did the Highlands invasion quest there. You can see it's complete. There we are if we go in and have a look at it. Yep, it is all done. And killing rift creatures in the Moonshade, 18 out of 18, so that was well worth it. And I dare say, mate, that we probably got a nice bundle of XP out of that as well, which is another great side benefit of rifts, which is cool.
Also, check your gift as well. You should receive something.
You mean the little bag that comes up?
Yep.
Yep, I think I got a soul fragment out of that. I think.
Yeah, I got a vile source stone as well, so...
Yeah, nice. Now, that time, folks, you might have seen...
these things look when they die.
Yeah. These are... Whoa! Ah! Oh my god! Okay, that is one of the more interesting death animations that I've ever seen, I must say, from these Rocs. That's very cool. By the way, I put a life leech, because I've got one, on him at the beginning of that one, and I'm just going to do that again. I know it's not really part of my core rotation, but I can see it ticking away there for 60 per tick, so it's not insignificant, you know what I mean? It might as well be there.
No, it's worthwhile doing.
Yeah, That is a classic. That's definitely the developers just having a bit of fun, if you ask me. And not that there's anything wrong with that at all, by the way.
No, there isn't.
It's great.
Because it's funny.
Yeah. Alright, now, I must admit I am very much enjoying the fire spec. Just because it's something different. You know, we've been so long with the good old Chloromancer that this is great. And again, it's just a fantastic mechanism where we're able to, at any time, switch between one of our 5 roles. I mean, you know, that's a real Rift exclusive, that one. I mean, we know, for example, that WoW has its dual talent system, and that's cool, but no other game that I know of has 5, if you ask me. I can't think of any anyway. That's pretty cool.
No.
Let alone...
with the way most games are going, they're giving you even less.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I've opened up a can of worms there, haven't I? And I'm gonna... I mean, you know what? There's only one company that the hate in that regard can be directed at, and it's across 2 of their games. And guys watching at home, you have heard Tallahassee raise this as an issue on multiple occasions in many of our previous episodes, and justifiably so as well. So Tallahassee, you would be having a slight little dig there at both Diablo 3 and WoW Mists of Pandaria, wouldn't I? Would I be right there?
You mean WoW Kung Fu Panda?
Kung Fu Panda! That's the one, yeah. No matter what they say, come on. It's a little bit similar. I mean, I know that Samwise had wanted the pandas in the game for years, and I'm not suggesting that he copied Kung Fu Panda or anything like that, because his idea for that has been around way back since Warcraft, like the original Warcraft, so that's not the point. But the thing is, when they've gone and implemented it, which, let's face it, they have probably already, it's sitting there, it is Kung Fu Panda, hello! If you watched a Kung Fu Panda trailer and then watched the Mists of Pandaria trailer, yeah, exactly. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with World of Warcraft. I'm never going back.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
And yeah, I'm done. I don't want anything to do with it.
That's, by the way, I noticed, sorry, over this way we've got Sickly Dwarves to heal.
Quests.
Yeah. What is that? Where are the... I can't see any dwarves. Oh.
They're down here.
Oh, yeah, there they go. All right. Gotcha. So they're little... Oh, now, who's that over there? That is a shallow cap scuttler. What the heck is that? Gross. Looks like some big tick, flea or something.
Well, it's dead anyway. So.
There you go. Yep. All right. See, you could see there. I finally figured out how to use my channeled flames thing. Thontic Reeds.
So what you have to do is get this Thontic Reed and then use it on one of the Sickly Dwarves.
Ah, okay, cool. Got it. Gonna do that myself. Whoa, can I say, by the way, oh my god, water? Am I allowed to say that? Like...
Yeah, no, you're allowed to say that.
Especially, again, after Star Wars, where the water is pretty awful, to be honest. And, of course, there's absolutely no underwater gameplay. How refreshing is it? And I'm going to give WoW kudos for this as well, by the way, because their new water is also equally as awesome and lots of underwater content. I've said it before SWTOR came along, Tallahassee, that to me, a game that doesn't have underwater content is, and this is harsh, it's lazy. It's lazy, or it's trying to cut corners. Because, I don't know, it just... There's something about... You know what it's like in Star Wars. You're basically doing all of your quests above land, and let's face it, in Star Wars, you either have to click on something, pull something, activate something, you know... It's just one of those things. And I reckon to break up the environs and do some underwater stuff. And let's face it, the water is featured a lot in the Star Wars universe as well. Now, how many of these do we need to do, by the way? 3 out of 6, okay. I don't know, it just seems to me, maybe they'll add it Maybe they'll add it in future patches. Who knows? I don't know. I hope they do, because the game suffers for the lack of it, if you ask me. But anyway, point is, the water in this game is gorgeous. That's what I was really trying to say.
It is.
And even from underneath here, it still looks amazing.
Yeah, and it's got like different separations, so you actually see like different layers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like it's just like an animation, if you know what I mean. Like it's actually actually looks like water. Very cool.
It's real.
Yeah. All right, folks, there we go. 4 out of 6, and looks like Tallahassee's doing the 5th.
Yeah, I'm at 4 of 6, so I missed one.
Oh, so ours aren't... Oh, my apologies. I thought each of ours was counting.
No, I may have just been out of the way when you applied it. So
okay, makes sense. All right, let's grab another one of these reeds. Try and avoid the bugs.
Yeah, just kill them.
Are you over by a dwarf, by the way?
I am, yes.
Oh, cool. Come your way. Oh, I have friends. Hello. There, have some fire. Oh, I do like this.
My fire be purged.
It purged. I really do like this build. Once again, by the way, if Dub is watching, a big thank you to him for all of his assistance last week. That was a mammoth episode. Right, I am done, and guess what?
That was all 6.
Yep, and we've run out of time. Can you believe it? Seriously, it goes so fast, but that's quite good. I see we've got a couple of hand-ins back at the village, so maybe we should wrap up by going and handing them in, I suppose. Would make sense.
Well, we could probably do that.
Sounds good. Now, again, I know that everyone's been really busy recently, and let's face it, there's been a lot of competition for people's time in terms of the amount of games that are out these days, the new titles, and we've got more on the horizon, even things like, we've got Mass Effect 3, coming out in a month or so. We've got Final Fantasy 13 2. Yep, we've got, SSX 3, not 3, SSX and new. There's a whole bunch of really cool games coming out, is what I'm trying to say. Bearing that in mind, how have you been in touch with the guild guys? Has there been any major raiding going on recently, or has everybody still been tied up with other occupations at the moment?
Always a pleasure.
Honestly, I haven't really had much of a chance to go ahead and check and see what's going on. I've just been too busy myself.
Yep, fair enough.
Which is bad because you want to be a useful member,
of course,
of the guild, but at the moment it's just been just not enough time.
Tell me about it. Seriously, need more hours in the day, and I know that everybody says that. But
I had a month off, and now I've got another 4 days.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that I have time, and I think I'm... Oh, that was so close. Tallahassee, I am 99, probably 99.9% of the way through. Can you believe it? I'm about to ding. Oh, well, that's all right. We'll do it in the next episode. By the way, folks, if we have a look on the map here, you'll see we've got our tasks for the next episode where we have to head south into the Moonshade Highlands here, and we've got to collect shipping crate contents, and we've got to... Oh, wait a minute. I thought we had 2 objectives down there. Let's have a look at this. Rams...
Yeah, so we've got to kill Azure Blade smugglers, and we need to collect shipping crates as well.
Yeah, and guess what? Guess what I didn't do?
You didn't track it?
Didn't pick it up.
Up the quest?
No, it didn't pick it up. It honestly wasn't there. There we go. Azure Blade Smugglers. You're right. Okay, where are they? Oh, they're down at the same place. I see. Okay, cool. All right, there you go, folks. So we've got plenty to keep us occupied for the next episode. But again, look, if you are not checking out Rift, then always, in every single one of our episodes, we put a link down to the trial. This is the free trial that's available on the website, of course, Trion website. It's a 7-day free trial. In fact, Tallahassee, I've seen a few recent weekends where they've actually had free weekends open up for anybody that can come along and play. They're still doing that. It's great, isn't it?
It is, and I noticed that they are taking down a few live servers, but that's fine, because what they're doing is they're making them free trial servers as well.
Oh, that's great. So they're converting them to free trial servers. Okay, good idea.
Yeah.
And you know what? Don't mind a bit of a server merge if it's been, 9 to 12 months, whatever it's been, after that long, if it consolidates the population. But I mean, and speak of the devil, there's someone rides past in the background there. I had a little bit of a feeling that things were getting a bit quiet in Rift back when Star Wars launched, so we're talking maybe a month, or just before that as well, with Skyrim, of course, pulling everybody away. It did start to feel a little bit on the lean side, but what are your thoughts now? To me, it feels like it's getting populated again. That could be just me.
I think it was a combination of things. I think it was a combination of, there were a couple of really big AAA releases that came out.
Yeah.
And it was also the holidays.
Oh, yeah, so true. People are busy in the holidays.
People naturally take that time off.
Yeah, yep.
And rather than, doing a second job, which is raiding and things like that.
Yep.
They're just taking that time off to, look after themselves and look after their families.
Yeah, yep, that's a great way of looking at it. In fact, I'd say that's exactly what's happened. And now I'd say we're going to start seeing that trickle come back as well. So, look, again, folks, always look in the description below this video for the trial link. If you haven't tried it out before, click on that. All it's going to cost you is a little bit of a download. It's a 7-day free trial. Highly urge you to come along and have a look at this game, which is, I guess a good way of describing it is it's mature beyond its age. There are a lot of features in this game that have come about from years and years of other games discovering said features. Rift has blatantly, ripped them off. And that's fine because we like them. We like those features.
Hang on,
he says.
They may have existed in other games, but what they've done is they've improved significantly on them.
Yeah, that's a very good point. They haven't simply ported the idea across, have they?
No, they have given it their own touch and they have made it a lot better.
It's a very good point indeed. And there you go, that's even more compelling a reason for you guys to try it out if you haven't before. And like I say, there is no substitute for running around in this world. You can look at it on our episodes as much as you like, and of course we'd love you to look at it lots, but you know what, once you first boot up into this world, it really does take your breath away. It is one of the greatest looking MMOs, and you know what, that's not at the cost of anything. It is still one of the smoothest user interfaces that I've ever come across in a game, an MMO especially, and talk about bug free, just absolutely amazing. And of course there is content up the wazoo, so highly urge you, if you've never done it, click on that link and check out the free trial. And of course, even better, come along to the Lathis server if you do join up, and go and check out the Seraphim Guild, and of course add us to your friends list and say g'day if you see us online. But on that note, I think it's time for us to leave. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, the wonderful horned Tallahassee, it's us saying take care. Certainly hope you guys are having a great day wherever in the world you are. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We shall see you then, and bye-bye.